Hey there, this is a quick review of the Takara Kabuto single speed road bike. I've had this bike for about 9 months now, and here's my review. Overall, it's a pretty sleek bike. It's made with a relatively light steel frame. It's pretty durable. I've used it for a while now, and it holds up pretty well. I'm a college student, and I use this bike almost every single day for the past 9 months now, and it has yet to fail me. I've replaced nothing but the inner tube. Everyone gets flats, and that's pretty typical. So it holds up pretty well. It's a durable bike. So if you've been looking into this bike, one thing you're probably curious about is the fixed gear. So this bike actually offers two modes of pedaling, and they call this the flip-flop hub. Just a ridiculous name, I know. But essentially, by rotating the wheel, you have the ability to choose between a fixed gear or a freewheel. So let's start with the fixed gear. In this mode, the hub is locked in place and it moves in unison with the pedal. So every movement of your wheel has to match the motion of the pedal. This is tricky because you can't coast, and even when you're going downhill, you have to pedal like a madman. But some people would like this mode because you essentially have the ability to bike as fast as you can pedal. This mode also offers the ability to pedal backwards, which is pretty cool. With the freewheel, the hub has an extra component which enables you to coast while pedaling, like most other bikes. However, also like most other bikes, you can't pedal backwards in this mode. You can pedal backwards, your bike just won't move backwards. The assembly for this bike was pretty easy. I have no experience in assembling bikes, and I was able to put this thing together with help from no one. You do need some tools, however, so I will suggest getting an adjustable wrench as well as a cheap all-in-one bike repair tool. The yellow color also gets really dirty over time, as you can see, but that's something you just have to deal with. I mean, you have to know that when you purchase a yellow bike. Also, the wheels are awkwardly sized, thicker than a road bike, but not too thick. So this is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just one of those quirks. The maintenance isn't too problematic, initially at least, but as the bike ages, it starts to really show that it's a cheaper bike. For instance, the plastic components begin to break off and they start to wear out over time. I also find that I have to tighten the bolts on this thing about every week, so that's something to keep in mind. And as I mentioned before, this isn't a heavy bike, but it is 35 pounds. And for a road bike, that's not light. I thought it was light, but it turns out this is actually on the heavier side of road bikes. But I still find that it's easy to move around, and I find that I can bike pretty fast. You can easily hit 20 on this thing, and you could even go faster on the freewheel. However, this bike does not offer a quick release for the wheels, which is pretty annoying when you have a flat. So just to sum things up, though this bike isn't perfect, I think it's a excellent entry-level choice. And with a price tag of about $200, it has excellent value for those who don't require changing gears. So there it is. I hope you found this helpful.